Andrew Park. We'll get Andrew in just a few moments here, but we got Lukas NAZAD taking on Gabriel Ice Cold Curtis. Curtis really a complete mixed martial artist. Came on the short end of Billy Van Dyke his last time, looking for revenge, taking on the 1-0 Lukas NAZILLA NAZAD.
NAZILLA. What a nickname there.
Oh yeah, but play off the last name, you gotta love it.
I do love it. And Gabriel Curtis here, as the day-to-day manager for Flex Fight Series, I can personally say Gabriel Curtis has had a tough journey here at Flex Fight Series in 2024. Has had at least 2 fights canceled in the past 6 months. Looking forward to seeing him here tonight in the Flex Cage, seeing what he can do, seeing how he's improved since his last performance.
And of course that was against Billy Van Dyke, a guy that really had Gabriel Curtis's number. Beat him in a grappling match, beat him inside the Flex Cage as well in MMA. Probably happy to be facing someone different here, a new challenge in Lukas NAZAD.
Well said, Ian. And Lukas NAZAD here, he's the type of guy who is willing to exchange with Curtis Gabriel. Excuse me, Gabriel Curtis.
Ready to make his way inside the cage, Lukas NAZAD.
Here is NAZILLA Lukas NAZAD, fighting out of K Dojo Warrior Tribe in Fairfield, New Jersey. Returning to the Flex Cage after appearing in June, getting a unanimous decision win over Jordan Nubueze. That was in his MMA debut.
Was that his MMA debut? He
Yes.
looked very good for that being his MMA debut. Just 2 months ago, I am looking extremely forward to seeing what he can do just on an 8-week camp. Looking forward to see what he can do.
He's got an aggressive fight style. He told us that NAZILLA is coming, and he's looking to bring the punishment here tonight. Mentioned training out of K Dojo Warrior Tribe in Fairfield, New Jersey, but hailing to us, by the way, of the Czech Republic. So another fighter that crossed the pond to end up having his journey taken here to the Melrose Ballroom in Queens, New York. And he's looking to try to make a statement here in the 155-pound weight class.
And every time I talk to this guy, it is a wholesome experience. This guy, he has manners up the wazoo. Everything I tell to him, he's like, thank you, brother, respect you, brother. Much love, brother. He is the best type of guy to deal with here, and I am looking forward to seeing what he can do in the Flex Cage for the second time in 8 weeks.
Man, a pretty quick turnaround between fights for him. And look at his training partners. It's been a story here, the high level of training partners. He trains with Gunal Ashmouz, who is a UFC fighter. He's got a fight coming up next weekend. He fights on the 7th against Trevor Peak. So it works out perfectly. You have 2 guys getting ready for a fight within the same time span. You can get them both on the same schedule, get them fighting with each other, getting them sparring, and get them in the same fight shape.
That's right, Ian.
The first K Dojo fighter here to make the walk tonight. One of the most successful gyms in Flex Fight Series. Always great fighters that are going to bring the action, bring the pressure throughout the fight. Not anyone that's going to take the foot off the gas pedal.
100% Ian. These guys are well-trained, well-balanced fighters. If I do say so myself, they can stand, they can scramble, they can submit.
Ready to make his way inside the cage, Gabriel Curtis.
Gabriel Ice Cold Curtis. You mentioned it's been a tough stretch for him here in 2024. Really had fights fall through, had some injuries as well, and he says he's going to try to take that anger and frustration into this fight here tonight and put away his opponent.
And I'm looking forward to seeing just how he does it, because like I said about NAZAD, he is a well-balanced opponent for Gabriel Curtis, but Gabriel Curtis is no slouch in any aspect of MMA. He is ready to bring it, whether it be in striking, jiu-jitsu, grappling, or just straight up wrestling and pinning you down.
Trains out of Team Savage MMA in Queens, New York, but is an Arkansas boy at heart. As we take a look at the tail of the tape, Curtis is 4 years younger than his opponent NAZAD. but he gives up 3 inches in height. So he's going to have to get inside the reach of Nazilla, who's going to embrace that role as a very tall lightweight.
And NAZAD, he did face some adversity on the ground in his last fight, so I'm looking forward to see how he has improved in this 8-week camp and seeing if he can make the proper adjustments here against Gabriel Curtis.
For the particulars, here's AP.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an MMA bout held in the men's 155-pound lightweight division. Brought to you by D-Love Fashion. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This warrior stands at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in 155 pounds. Fighting out of Fairfield, New Jersey, by way of Czech Republic. Representing K-Dojo Warrior Tribe. Help me welcome Lukas NAZAD. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This warrior stands at 6 feet tall, weighing 154.2 pounds. Fighting out of Queens, Get the Money, New York. Representing Team Savage MMA, help me welcome Gabriel Ice Cold Curtis. When the action begins, your referee for this contest, Keith No Nonsense Peterson.
Well, someone's really excited to have Keith Peterson in the cage for this one. Heard his name chanted from the crowd.
I will say, every time I see Keith Peterson from the crowd, I do shout his name.
The black shorts for NAZAD, the orange for Gabriel Curtis.
NAZAD opening up with a Superman punch here.
Kicks cancel each other out. Hook from NAZAD. Curtis eats that to get into range.
Looks like a low blow here from Curtis.
And Curtis immediately apologetic there, raises the hands. Kind of just knees that clashed with each other. With the knees, you can really see Gabriel Curtis's Muay Thai base. He's been training Muay Thai for 5 years. 1-1 record in Muay Thai fights. That one just got a little bit too low.
And NAZAD here, taking his time here.
And you want to do that. We saw the fight a little bit earlier in the night, called off in large part because of the low blows, but the fighter chose to power through, ended up losing by TKO.
And fighters, if you do feel like you cannot continue and you want to stop fighting, there is no shame in stopping the contest right then and there, because then you can acquire the win via DQ. You don't have to take the loss in between rounds.
Not how you want to win, but you don't want to fight hurt, especially not down there.
100%.
Kick to the body from NAZAD. Fake Superman punch from Curtis. Uses it to get into the clinch. Eats a couple of knees from Nazilla, but able to get it down.
Working to get NAZAD to the ground here. Looking to expose his weaknesses. Looks like he watched a bit of film.
And trying to get that rear naked choke in.
Yeah, he's got the chin of NAZAD here, not quite underneath.
He's got to fall to his left hip. He can't keep bucking forward. He's going to get bucked off that way. So fall to your left hip, drag him down with you, get those hooks in, and then establish your choke. Yeah, he's going to get bucked off.
NAZAD able to get back to a dominant position.
Sometimes I feel like I know what I'm talking about.
Curtis, a knee right there to the body.
Ooh, solid teep there from NAZAD.
As the taller fighter, he can use that to keep range. And just like that, stay out of the distance of the wild strikes from Gabriel Curtis.
It looks like NAZAD is looking to utilize that jab, but Curtis doing a great job at defending.
Some of those body kicks already paying dividend for NAZAD. You see the bruising on the left side of the body, but a big left hook from Gabriel Curtis.
Followed by a high kick, and NAZAD is on the ropes here. He looks like he's out on his feet a bit.
His legs are not with him.
Still in his fight. Legs a little dazed. That chin shot is everything. He's got to be careful keeping his hands that low, driving forward.
And a solid shot to the temple by Gabriel Curtis.
Curtis stalking him, takes a low kick.
Ooh, just missed with that head kick.
Looks like a nice one, too.
Looks like NAZAD is hunting that low kick, but he's got to look out for the 3s and the 4s of Gabriel Curtis.
Now he shoots for a takedown.
Right
Able
into
to
the
get it.
cage? Ooh.
Yeah, right into the cage. Little bit of cushioning down there at the bottom, but after that padding, it's a pretty unforgiving metal on the reinforcement.
Looking to pass into mount here is NAZAD, but good butterfly hooks here by Gabriel Curtis. Looking to buck off the hips here of NAZAD.
Final 10 seconds here of this eventful first round.
Wow. Tough first round here to score for us here from the commentator booth.
A big moment for both fighters. Who do you think was closer to getting the finish?
I'm going to give that round to Curtis.
I do not envy the judges here. I'm going to also give that round to Curtis, though, Alex.
So even though NAZAD had his moment, Curtis had him wobbled. You know, you had him against the cage where he looked like it might be the finish of that. So that impression of you wobbled like that, I'm going to say 10-9. Curtis, what about you?
Definitely got to go with Curtis as well. He had him wobbled. Both fighters threatened, though. I think, as Ricky said, don't want to be in the judges' positions right here. And really, for both fighters, you cannot be confident that you won that round.
That's right.
That's definitely a 10-9 round in the truest fashion, right? Like, it's a back-and-forth round where you can't really tell me. You can argue either way. I'm not mad at you.
Ice cold Curtis trying to live up to the moniker, not let the pressure break down on this performance. We go for round 2. He feints the kick.
Oh, interesting spinning kick.
Shot a 3 before that. Kind of shot his momentum into there.
Curtis trying to jump on the guillotine here.
He might have that. That's pretty tight.
Looks like he might have an angle here if NAZAD doesn't defend properly.
He needs to get his other hand deeper on there, his left hand deeper, keep his...
He pass guard, that relieves the pressure.
He's got to be careful. Oh, there you go. Good job letting go of that.
NAZAD looking like he's trying to work from side mount here.
Right into a triangle. Oh, he's got the angle on that.
That is dangerous.
May even be able to transition to an armbar.
Hold the back of the head. No, cinch up this triangle, cinched up. Keep cutting the angle. Keep cutting the angle, and you can finish this. There's the
that is
oh, my goodness.
Ice cold Curtis freezes out Lukas NAZAD.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Ian. Gabriel Curtis, 2 canceled bouts here in 2024. Gets it done here in August against Lukas NAZAD.
And it's been a long time coming for him, how long he had to wait to get this fight. And he all that hard work paid off, ended up getting a submission victory, and the well-rounded fighter gets a finish to put in his cap.
And you can see NAZAD here is absolutely devastated.
Alex, how are we feeling? That's 2 triangle choke submissions on this card.
I'm happy. If we get a buggy in the last fight, I'll lose my mind. The only thing I'm disappointed is we're playing walk it out, and I don't see nobody walking it out. All right? Somebody in here got to know how to walk it out.
I will say, though, great display of jiu-jitsu here in our main card here at Flex Fight Series 38, Beach Brawl 2 at Melrose Ballroom.
Great display of fights in general.
Really
I just need to see a little more dancing.
We got one more fight after this one.
How's this, Alex?
There you go. I see you getting down, Ricky. Ricky dances like I thought Ian would dance.
Yeah. His moves are a little bit better than mine. We'll give him credit for that. Just a little bit.
Just a bit more fluid.
Yeah.
I got like 2 moves. All right, that's it.
Stiff as a board.
I don't have much space here in the booth.
That's also true.
That's fair.
This fight presented by D-Love Fashion, the most luxurious streetwear brand on earth.
Shout out D-Love for our beautiful ring girl outfits.
One more submission in the books tonight here at the Melrose Ballroom. It is Gabriel Ice Cold Curtis getting it done with a triangle choke. to make it official, here is AP Andrew Park.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Keith Peterson called a stop to this contest at 1 minute 2 seconds of the second round with your winner by way of triangle choke, Gabriel High School Curtis.
And for Gabriel Curtis, that's gotta feel so good. Came up short in his first 2 appearances here at Flex Fight Series. Finally victorious. Third time is the charm.
That's right, Ian.